Hi everyone, well I've come along today and I'm going to show you the long awaited video of how to make my flowers. They're very easy to make, and here are just a few that I usually sell in my shop. So there's large ones, medium ones and the really tiny ones. So I'll get and show you what you need to make these flowers. Right, to start off you need the small daisy punch. This is about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch daisy punch, a 1-inch punch, daisy punch, and a 1.5 inch daisy punch. And for some of the larger flowers I use this die for the centres. Now the punches I have got in various different places over many years, but my recent one is this one. I had to replace this one because I wore the last one out, and this one was from Hobbycraft. I think this yellow one here, this was a woodware punch, and I'm not sure where this small pink one came from. I just know that I've had them for a long time, and I can't remember what set I got this stamen die. But I'm sure if you go out hunting you can find them quite readily. Right, so the first thing is to punch all your flowers, and I've done some to start off with. So I've done some of the large ones, sorry, medium ones, and the small ones. And I suppose I better show you the tools that I use to go along with that to make the punches, then make the flowers. You need PVA glue. I've got mine in a fine tip nozzle. I use needle nose tweezers, but you can use flat-ended tweezers as well. There's no difference. You will need a foam mat because you're going to shape your flowers. And my secret weapon is a ballpoint pen, but at the bottom of it, it's ridged, which I'll show you how I use that. It comes in very handy when you're shaping the flowers. And then the last thing, any bling of your choice to put in the centres. Right, so let's get started. I do the large one first. All I do is I take one of the flowers, get my tweezers, see if I can get in here, it's a bit close to the camera, and using the side of the tweezers you slip the petal down the middle of the spine and press with your finger just to give it a little fold. Do the same again, press, go around all the petals. So you put that petal in between your tweezers and just make that crease. And the lightweight cardstock that I use to make the flowers really holds its shape well. So you've got all the creases there, and then I just go round and I pinch those together just like that. Pinch them together. Sorry, I've got my tweezers in the way. Pinch them in between your finger and your thumb, pinch them together, and that one's done. Now we need another one, so I just do this one quickly, just creasing all those petals. I must admit, when you've made hundreds of these, your fingers do tend to get a bit bruised, but I love making these. And there's something you can do. You can sit in the evening while you're watching the telly and make a load of these. Right, you've got 2 flowers now. Now we're ready to glue. So get my PVA and hopefully it'll work. And we'll put a little dab of glue in the middle there. And then I usually pick up with my tweezers because my fingers are too big. And offset the petals in between one another, so you've got that like that. And then for the centre, you can add the middle size daisy. And what I do with that is I leave it flat, and I get one of my gems, and I always use the 6mm size gems because I find those the best size. Just pop that in the middle. Then we'll need our mat. Put it on the mat, and then this is where my pen comes in handy, because this ridge in the middle there fits over my gem brilliantly, and then I just push down and it just gives it a curve. I bring my main flower in, pop a little bit of glue in the centre, and put your centre in just like that. So that's your large flower, or you can use this stamen die and a large pearl or gem, that these are the 10mm, and make that centre. That flower's made from the largest die, just the same, and I just add leaves onto the back. So that's 2 ways to make that flower. And then the medium sized flower, we do exactly the same. We go round, putting those creases in all the petals, pinch them all together. Sorry, I was just off camera there. Pinch them all together like that, and another one. After a while you can get quite fast at these. I even sit there doing them without looking sometimes, so I've done so many. And there we go, just pinch those like that. I've got 2 there. Dab of glue in the centre, offset them. That's that. Right, now we need the tiny daisy and a gem. Put that in the middle there. Get my lovely tool, my pen, and press it down. Another dab of glue in the centre of the flower. Use the tweezers to pick this up and pop it in there and just press it down there. And that's your dimensional flower. So we've got that one there, and that one. And then the most easiest of the flowers, we just take 2 of the small petals, daisies, glue in the centre of there, pop them together, offset the leaves again, and a gem. Oh, another gem. There we go. Another gem. Press it down in the middle on your mat, push it down, and it gives you that curve. And while the glue's wet, when it dries, it will keep its shape. And all you have to do, if they lose their shape a bit, is just put them between your fingers and just press the petals together, roll them in your finger, and there you have them. You can flatten them out. And then they're all ready for your arrangement. So we've got the small one, medium one, and the large one. So I hope that was really helpful for you and a little insight into how I make my flowers. But these are just the basics, so you can just, your world's your oyster. You can ink them, you can use different papers, different combinations, and I hope you have lots and lots and lots of fun making them yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye.